Well, it has been some time since I last posted a video, so I thought it's about time that I did so. Um, welcome, welcome to Servo Labs. Today is Friday, the 14th of April 2023. And there's some new developments going on, which are also the reason why I've been relatively silent over the last few months. One of the main reasons is because I'm busy and busy building grown-ups, which apparently have reached the marketplace without doing too much of a commercial and things like buying advertorial credit on Google and Facebook, which I didn't, luckily, because otherwise I might have probably be going out of my head out of stress. But things are okay. So that's the short version. The long version is that next to building grown-ups, I'm also working together with Joppe. I've already mentioned that in the past. I did some early testing with my products and his products combined, and the results were promising. And a lot of feedback which I got from people with ears. So people who are loudspeaker system builders and audio engineers themselves, they all told me this is something that you should pursue because it sounds different from the mainstream audio systems which are out there, the normal drivers. You know, like the grown-up, like the little one. The planars, they have something which sets them apart from the mainstream. So I asked Joppe to build me a mid-high unit, and he did. And I combined it with a small enclosure. Oh, my mic is here, so I hope the audio is okay. Didn't check it first. But this is what has been going on lately. Let me see if I can adjust my camera so the focusing is on the loudspeaker and not on me. I'll probably edit this out later on, or maybe I just keep it in because it looks nice. Gives a kind of an amateuristic setup feel, which I like. Product. See, product. Yeah. Oh, not all. A little bit up. There we go. And a little bit of a zoom. Yes, okay. So this is my first attempt at building a hybrid system. Hybrid as in motional feedback or servo base combined with planar system. The planar system which you are seeing here is a Dapolito system, which consists of a tweeter and two mid-range units. Joppe built them with neodymium magnets, so they are relatively small and very, very efficient. I'm used to powering the Omnis Audio coax, which looks like this. Some of you already have seen it because it's a very, very nice driver. I'm used to powering this. But the planars can do with half the power. So I have to adjust my my boards for the mid and the high channel, because right now if I try to adjust the level settings, there's very little space left on the potentiometers. They go from 0 to 80 in like 3 degrees turning the thing. So that doesn't work. I have to change that. But the overall impression right now is pretty good. I brought them to Joppe and one of my customers who is a professional singer with the Dutch opera community, and both thought that the start is there. It's not yet the product that it should be, but the start is there. The low performance is pretty amazing. Those are the two 5¼ inch woofers, which are the same as the one that I originally used in the little one. Equipped with a Starbase accelerometer, and I can show you one. Hold on. Where do I have them? Here. I always tend to use budget drivers the first time when I do my experiments, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on something which hasn't proved itself yet. So the driver which you're seeing here is a 5¼ inch budget driver with a huge magnet, which is this one, which is the same as mentioned before as used in the little one. So I removed the dust cap, put in a Starbase 54 accelerometer, and there's only one. So I believe this is the active one. This is the one which is equipped with the Oops! Oh, that's my. Sorry for that. My mic. I think I picked up a little strain of Corona somewhere, because my nose is running its own life. But and I don't even do coke, so can you? It's incredible. This is the active one. So this is the one which has the loop accelerometer in it. And this one is just slave, and they're connected parallel together to the woofer channel of the BMH 3D amp. By the way, BMH 3D, this one, B bass, M mid, H high, 3D, 3 class D amplifier channels. So that's the explanation of the model name. So this is something which I have high expectancy of. From the few tests which I run so far, they have a very specific capability of producing snares and things like trumpets and trombones, and also female voices. But the thing I found so far is that I need to change the levels, which is why I'm changing those BMH 3D modules, because if you play them too loud, they become awful, like any loudspeaker. But somehow for ribbons or planars, it's even worse. So that's something. And Joppe, originally Joppe Pele, look him up on YouTube. I'll leave the link to his channel in the comments. Don't forget that, Chris. Joppe told me that when he developed those ribbons, those planars, he's using a mini DSP to do the crossover and do the level setting and do the slopes and whatever. And well, I'm not yet equipped with a good operating DSP. I have like 3 or 4 laying around, but I haven't come to connecting them to my setup. So everything I'm doing is standard cell and key, lots of capacitors and resistors to perform the crossover function, which makes it hard for me because what he told me is that he was using 24 or fourth order slopes for the crossover between the tweeter and the mid-range panels, and also 24 dB or second or fourth order crossover between the woofer panel and the the mid panel, which for him is obviously just a mouse click away, but for me it's a lot of soldering. So there's a lot of room for improvement there. I need to test this. But being the lazy guy that I am, I just hooked it up to a standard grown-up module, standard grown-up settings, and it sounded already nice. So I think there's I'm on the good route, and there's a good chance that this will sing. Well, is there anything else that I like to? Oh yeah. This is something which I also have still in my planning, but due to things like this, I've not been able to do this. The servo sub is not postponed, but it's not going as fast as I would like to, because I'm too busy with building other things. But the good thing is that I asked Joppe to set apart one of his latest creation, which is a unit like this combined with a planar base panel. The base panel runs from 60 Hz and onwards, so no really fundamental bass. I'm thinking of using one of those woofers that I have laying around here to build something like this, but a little bigger. And I will probably use one of the servo subs modules to power the woofer in the big one. So that's a bit of a new development. And to set your user expectation, don't ask me when is it ready, because I'm just too busy building things like this. And of course all the orders for the grown-ups that keep coming in, and I'm very happy about that. But it looks like I have to start working again, which is something I need to get used to, because well, anyway, okay, enough with the social talk for now. That's it, I guess. Is there anything that I forgot? Let me just have a quick look around. Oh yeah, one thing more. One thing. Let me just reset the camera again. Me? Oh, me? Hello? Me? Me? Well, it won't work. Let me see. Why doesn't it work? Oh, let me. I need to do this and do that and me. No. I hate modern technology, but it gives a nice humoristic touch to the video. Anyway, let me see. Tracking, tab lock. Yes, that's it. I'm not using this too much, so you can see that I didn't have any experience enough yet to use this modern AI powered camera. Hello AI. Okay, so planar under development, and I will be showing those if you're in Holland. 7 May, I believe it was. The Dutch audio, the Zelfbouwgroep, Zelfbouw Audio Nederland, or the Dutch DIY audio group. They're organizing a luisterdag, which is something like a meetup of people with a malfunctioning brain in the audio sector. I will be there with my not grown-ups, with planners. So if you like to have a listen, feel free. Look up zelfbeaudio.nl. Register yourself if you're not already done so, and see you there. Okay, so that's the planner, and the last thing, which is also in my mind, Chris, can you make a bigger one? Can you make a bigger, larger grown-up? Yes, we can. This is again a budget woofer because I like to test things before spending too much money. This is the woofer. As you can see, that's not a really big magnet. So the drive, the power isn't. It's not a public address thing. It's not for professional use. Looks though from the front, but I think it's mainly home use. And I'm thinking about combining it with something that I had laid around for a long time. Those. Mid. And no, not this one. This is a 26. Yeah, it's a 26. No, not this one. I did order some tweeters, but I think I wasn't sober enough, and I ordered the wrong ones. But they're nice. Those wonderful SB acoustics. So this makes, it makes a nice combi, I think. And then together with a large 12-inch woofer, did I equip it with a, oh yeah, there's already an accelerometer in there, you see, a Klingon. So it's proof of concept too, to show you guys. You see, it's not vaporware, it's actually working. So that's also something that I'm working on, but that's planned for late 23, maybe Christmas. Okay, well, I think that's all. I wish you all a good summer, and I don't know when I will be doing another video, but until then, bye. Ooh, how do I quit this? Ooh, 18 minutes.